Hi, welcome to the C Tier Jokes podcast. And today's episode is called Lukewarm Mashed Potatoes. Named by Bronzation. He's not here today because of migraines. Isaiah is at work, aka Baka Games, and some other people were pretty busy. But we got in Shadow Delta, Hatchet, also Noah, and then we got DimeBoy58. And we're gonna be talking about a lot of different topics like HollyBoob, DogeCoin, Future House, limited Steam key farming, and maybe the new season in Apex. So Noah, you want to take it off with that new topic with the HollyBoob and talk about that?
I just wanted to talk about how it's literally one of the greatest pranks of all time. Like, first there was Hollyweed and now there was HollyBoob. Like, the fact that they pulled that off. I mean, I'm pretty sure Caleb and Adam were there when we watched the video of how they did it, and they straight up got arrested for that, and it's hilarious.
I just like about all the effort and the fact that they spent so much time practicing. It just really shows how much effort they went through with it. It's so stupid.
Okay, I didn't realize that the Hollywood sign was so massive. That thing is huge.
Yeah, when you saw, what was his name, Jake, get on top of it, it was just like,
Oh yeah, when Jack climbed it.
Jack.
Yeah, like,
I don't watch the channel, so I don't
was,
really know his name, but
you're
yeah.
good.
Yeah, no, like when he got on top of it, I'm like, dude, that is massive. But also you could just tell in like their GoPro videos, like in first person, that like it's just massive. And how much they were struggling to actually get it on the W.
Yeah, that tarp had to be massive, dude.
Oh my god, yeah.
Huge.
I also love how they did it in broad daylight.
Oh yeah.
Like, why would you not do it at night? I mean, I guess they would see all the flashlights around, like all the light and stuff, so that might draw some attention. But wait, aren't the lights?
I feel like you get a better picture.
Anyway, shouldn't it?
Let's say if they did catch them in the middle of the night, that'd suck because they take down the sign probably in the middle of the night. And you wouldn't get a better picture. I'm glad they did it in the day because you got a pretty good picture with it, so it's pretty funny. But
the cops, dude, in the helicopter just trolling him the whole
literally
time.
taunting them, dude.
He's like, that looks like trash. You guys are gonna go to jail. You better start running. Like, you guys aren't getting away now. The cops are on their way. Like all this stuff. Just the cop taunting them. It was fantastic, dude.
Yeah.
I've never seen like a cop taunt someone like that from a helicopter before.
Yeah.
I still wonder what the third one of the trilogy is gonna be.
The third one of the trilogy. First there was HollyWeed, then HollyBoob. All right, boys, plan to LA. Trip to LA.
Oh god, dude, what would we even do? You see how many people they had, like, and just did that? You'd have to have, like,
I think there was like 6 guys and like 2 girls or something like that.
Yeah.
And they barely got it. That thing was like, it took.
I think if they had like 1 or 2 more people, then it would have helped, like speed the process a little more.
And if the bar didn't get caught like it did, they would have got.
Oh
it
yeah,
done, like, a lot
yeah, that
better and
kind of delayed them a little bit.
That was a great prank, honestly. Like, and the thing is, like, they didn't vandalize it. They just put a tarp in front of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And they made the news in all 50 states, dude.
That's
all 50 states.
That's literally the most poggiest thing, dude. Imagine getting on the news in all states. I would just be happy to get on the news in my own state.
I'd rather stay off the news because I am socially anxious about everything.
That's fair.
So.
If DimeBoy ever got on the news, he'd just be like, if the camera just panned on him, he'd be like, "What's up?" Or he'd just give the death glare.
He'd be like, "Get the fuck away from me."
Yeah, I was actually in a commercial once, but that was it. It was for Fidelity. I was like 10 years old and I was riding my bike down the street and I gave a superhero like a
Okay.
like Knuckles, That was
God.
it. That was my scene that was the start of my acting career, guys.
Truly profound, dude. Truly profound.
Yeah.
Inspiration to the millions.
To the millions.
Do you guys want to move on to DogeCoin and talk about it?
We can.
Because this is definitely like HollyBoob was just something we could talk about real quick. Because like that's not much more input on that. DogeCoin is something that's like not even just that, but we could even touch on cryptocurrency in general and how the uprise is happening right now. So
it's worth 5 cents. It's not much of an uprising at the moment, but
so fun fact, I never told you guys, but I know I told DimeBoy no before he hopped on the call. I didn't get much sleep last night. I got like 3 hours of sleep. Well, when I woke up at 6 a.m., I was just chilling, and I messaged Catechus. I was bored because he was online, and he adds me to a VC call with his friend Sid, and me, him, and her are just talking and chilling, and I'm like fucking around. I'm just sitting in bed, just laying down and trying to talk to them with my new dental shit in my mouth. So they can't understand what I'm saying, so I just gave up and just took it out, but they were laughing so hard about it. But I was talking to Catechus about it. Both of them have invested, I think Catechus invested $90 into DogeCoin. No cap.
Really?
Yep. And he's at 140 right now.
I mean, it's gone up like a cent a day or something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't even know
Like,
when he started,
been
though, but he
fluctuating. It goes,
invested,
like, up
I
and then
round
back
that
down,
much
and
into
up
it.
and back down.
Yeah.
That's what cryptocurrency is.
Yeah, and then I think Sid also invested. I don't know how much. I can't remember how much she said, but they invested around the same amount. It's like, bruh.
DogeCoin. It's been a thing for 4 years and it hasn't done a thing.
Yeah.
But the memes.
But the memes, dude. You gotta. You see,
The
there's
fact that I can
spending
scroll
money on
through
Apex like Diamond Boy, like blowing all your money on Apex, and they're spending money on Dogecoin, where it's just gonna get you nothing.
At least I get cool cosmetics in Apex.
Exactly. See, this is what I'm saying, dude. If you buy the Dogecoin, they should at least give you some cosmetics. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like,
give you like a different looking.
cosmetics.
Yeah, dude.
Buy Dogecoin now and get this weapon skin in COD.
No, dude. Like they just make the coins look different every time.
Oh my gosh, they send you like a actual coin with the Doge meme on it, like a different
Hell yeah,
Doge
dude.
meme on it every time.
Yeah.
They just send you an enamel pin.
Do you know what an enamel pin is, Noah?
No, I don't.
Do you know the fountain pens that you like write, like that they used to use to write before ink pens even existed?
No.
They would dip the metal into ink and write. That's an enamel.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. I'm confusing them. That's a fountain pen. Enamel pen, Game Boy Go.
You wanna know what an enamel pin is? This shit is an
Oh, yeah, my fault. Yeah. No, a fountain pen is the one that they used back when they signed the Declaration of Independence. And then there's...
That's a feather pen. They had a feather, and then they like dipped that shit in there. It's like some Harry Potter shit.
I swear, I saw something. I think it's still in my Amazon wishlist, where there is a fountain pen that is an 1800 fountain pen that's on Amazon for like $3,000. No, actually, I take that back. More like 5,000 probably, maybe even more than that. Kind of want to pull it up, but I'm lazy. But
Shadow, what reason?
I think a fountain pen. If it's what I'm thinking of, it's like this pen that was still when you would dip it in like ink tub, but it like had a lever on it on the back of it.
Yep.
A lever. What did the lever do?
And that like releases excess ink. I think, so that it doesn't get, because it's before they made them all like all have the internal ink.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't like dry up and stuff. I think that's what it is. I could be completely wrong.
Sounds about right though.
So, if you guys were to invest in Dogecoin right now, how much would you do, Adam?
I'm not investing in Dogecoin.
0? What about you, Shadow?
Negative $300.
What an investment, dude. What an investment. I'm proud of you.
I mean, that is something interesting. See, like, the thing is that I'm not into that, like, cryptocurrency and stuff at the moment. I might in the future, but, like, right now I'm not.
You know how before you joined the call, Noah? Me and Danboy were actually talking about crypto and looking into it recently.
Adam's into that now.
Yeah. I haven't done anything with it, but if you sign up on the, Coinbase.com for it, and then if you verify your ID and everything, you get $5 of free Bitcoin, and then you can convert it to any kind if you want, any currency you want. So I'm honestly going to invest that $5 and see what I get, but I'll do it whenever I get it.
See, but Dogecoin, like, it could be one of those things where it just stays where it's at right now, you know, it doesn't really go anywhere. Or, you know, it could be another GameStop where the meme community just, like, hypes that shit up, and it could be worth, like, $100 in the next couple of weeks. Like, you don't ever know.
The only reason it's at 5 cents right now is because Elon Musk decided, hey, let's tweet about this.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like,
Literally, dude.
about it, but, like, I can scroll through Twitter right now, and, like, I'll find someone who's like, oh, just spent, you know, $50 on Dogecoin, guys, you know, like, just stuff like that. Like, it's like every day now I see people like, oh, I just bought DogeCoin.
Most of the tweets I see when they talk about DogeCoin, people lose money.
I mean, they might be.
I'm just thinking
When I
that
buy
the,
Dogecoin for 7 cents and sell it at 3.
Literally,
I'm
you're
just
losing. That.
thinking that, you know, are those the same people that are like, I got an Xbox and vaped in it or whatever?
Oh man, I'm amazing, dude. I got this new Xbox
Oh my
Series
God,
X.
my Xbox is smoking.
Look at that. I can put my
know.
ping pong ball hovering over it, and also I can vape into it because I'm fucking retarded. I shouldn't say the R word, but you know, I don't care.
How come my Xbox doesn't work? I
How
only
come my
vaped in it.
Xbox doesn't work? I just vaped in it like 4 times, bro.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Why doesn't the outtake? Why doesn't the outtake fans work and just push the fucking air out of it?
By the way, guys, should we talk about what I might be doing today real quick?
What is that?
Shooting this with a flaming arrow.
Oh, Jesus. You want to give a little story to people about your mouse?
Yeah, I love this mouse. I've had it for a year. Model O, best mouse I've ever had, okay? I've got this piece of shit right here. You guys can't really see currently till I, get another paycheck and can buy the wireless version of this. But after about a year, the sensor on the bottom is like going out, and so like it won't detect like half of my movements now. It's unfortunate, but I love this mouse, so I'm gonna buy another one. But when I break shit, or when shit breaks, I break it even more. Like the old PC I had, we took a hatchet to it, we beat it with a baseball bat, we threw a couple spears at it, and then it started smoking, so we stopped because I didn't want to die. But
Did you throw the hard drive in the woods?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's still out there. Wait, I think I have a hard drive. I think it was the disk drive I threw in the woods.
Part of me
Or I
wants
still
to in
have
the future find that hard drive
Wait, no,
and
it
then
was
dig
the
up and
hard
see if
drive.
there's data on
I
that
still
still.
actually have the bent up disk drive like in the basement.
No way, bro. Plug that
I can
shit
go try
in
to
and
find it.
get the SATA cables and everything, and then just plug it in and see what data's on it.
It's at like a 90-degree angle, Caleb.
Okay, now.
Okay, as long as the disc spins. JK. Down boy's face, like, no.
As long as the disc spins, let's just bend it as well.
Yeah, dude. Just bend it straight. Grab some vice grips. And just boop, clamp that, and just straighten it out, dude.
Beat it with a hammer, straighten it out.
We can try it out.
Dude, I've seen Linus do like pins on CPUs and repair them, and that just blows my mind, dude. And like that's just like all of that repair is not even worth it though. You might as well just get a new one at that point.
I've also seen them try to water cool a PC with the kitchen sink.
I love that. That was amazing.
How often do I have to dump water in my PC? When I get water cooling in it.
How often do I have to dump water in my PC? He says.
Just like hurt all of your brain.
You fill up your PC with water. You don't do anything else. You just fill it up with water, put a few fish in there, and then turn it on.
Boom.
Dude,
Works.
a fish tank PC would be amazing, but you would kill all of the fish the first time you booted up the PC.
It's funny. People like make things look like a fish tank. Never put fish in it because they actually fill it with oil instead. Because
you put some fake fish in there, probably.
You could, or just put some decals on there for the memes.
You just put like the goldfish snack in there.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
Snack that smiles back, goldfish.
Bad idea.
Not sponsored. Goldfish
Sadly.
sponsor us.
Isaiah wish he was sponsored by Cheez-Its. I know that's a different brand, but yeah.
Alright, do we want to
We're gonna get all the brands.
Yeah, we should move on to talking about
the EA shit? Do you want to
No,
explain that,
let's
Shadow?
Yeah, go ahead and talk about that, Shadow.
Okay, so I was watching the Spiffing Brit yesterday, and it was one of his it was like his newest video. It was about how so you know how EA recently got back on to Steam with their games and stuff, but with the caveat that you have to have an Origin account for like being able to play a bunch of that. Well, they also put the EA Play, the EA Play subscription thing onto Steam. And if you get that and then download some of the old EA games like Medal of Honor Airborne or 4 and stuff like that. If you do that, then you can get a CD key, so then you can get it on Origin, because they needed to find a way so that people that bought like 4 on Steam could still get access to the servers that had like all the different creations that people made.
Okay.
So you get that CD key, you put it into Origin, you get the game on Origin. It works. It still works with the EA Play. So it's temporary on Steam still, as long as you have that EA subscription. But you get permanently on the Origin account that you use it with, and then you can you can cancel the subscription and then redo it. Basically, getting an unlimited number of CD keys that you can then theoretically go out to like one of the black market sites and sell them.
How do people come up with this, bro? People are
I don't
freaking
know.
geniuses, like actually.
I don't know if they fixed it yet or not, but I found it very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how people like that one kind of seems like an accident, but it's like some of the things like in glitches and stuff that people come up with blow my mind. Like back when
Yeah.
I used to play Siege on a regular basis, there was this glitch that you could do to where you like throw out a drone, get on the drone, get off the drone, do a 360, jump up on this car, put a claymore down, get back on your drone, get off the drone, and you're invisible. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bruh.
Wow.
Step
It
1
was
to
just like
69 just to figure it out.
it was literally like a 12-step process of things you had to do just back to back to back to back. And it was all just like, just like doing simple tasks. And then for some reason you were invisible. Like it was just like the dumbest thing ever that there's no way someone did that on like accident. It's like people are sitting around in custom games all day, just like sitting there like trying to make glitches. It's like I don't understand it,
Games
but
aren't
it's
perfect.
insane.
Like, we gotta find out every single way we can exploit this, make it what we want.
Like that EA thing, I could definitely see someone like doing that as an accident first time. They're like, "Oh, I just got another key. I could sell this." And then, so are they like trying to stop this? Shadow, do you know? Or
Oh, there's no way they're not fixing
I,
it.
I have no idea. I'd assume they're trying to stop it.
why don't they have just some kind of like linking thing where you like, oh, you connect your Origin and Steam, so then every game you get on Steam just automatically downloads on your Origin, so you don't have to type in a code.
Well, they do that for the new games,
Yeah, the new
and then
games
they
do
retroactively made all their old games. You have to also be logged into Origin to play.
I'm pretty sure Jedi Fallen Order falls under that too.
Yes, that like
Interesting.
every single one I can think of does. But
Fallen Order does it, but Apex doesn't, which is weird because they came out the same year.
Yeah.
true.
Huh.
Apex is free.
Yeah,
So
that's what
is
they
EA
say.
permanently back on Steam, or is it temporary? Okay.
Yeah, it's permanent. They brought all their new stuff over.
I see.
See, the thing is, if you think about this in a company aspect, EA likes their money. So if they like their money,
Yeah, that's why there's
there's no way they're not gonna fix this because they're losing money.
Yeah, that's why they have loot packs in sport games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not wrong. Not even close to wrong, dude.
What is this loot box?
What game is it that EA was really notorious for like being? Wasn't it Battlefront? Battlefront 2, yeah.
Battlefront was bad too.
When it would be like, oh yeah, do this, buy this to move on, and
yeah, it's like you had to make digital content.
It's the whole
purchases.
Battlefront 2 is the whole reason there was a giant political thing about loot boxes in video games.
Yep, I heard that they
Wasn't it
fixed
was
it
like
though. I heard that
yeah,
Battlefront 2 is actually a good game now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
EA learned that they should have never fucking done that. So
Yeah.
I mean,
now the loot boxes
still, it fucking happened though.
in it are just cosmetic.
I could just see the guy coming to the board meeting like, "Hey guys, this is an idea I got. So basically, you buy the game, buy a $60 AAA title game, and then you get about like, I don't know, eighth of the way through the game, and then you have to pay another $30, and then after you beat this boss fight, you got to pay another $15 to actually beat the boss, and then after that, it just kind of goes on from there. Easy money, right?
Wait,
There's no way no one would be
actually
mad
just,
about this.
Could you actually just like beat a boss or something, and then it's like, oh, to actually defeat this boss, you must pay us $10.
Dude.
Like, no way they actually.
Oh my
did
god.
that,
No,
right?
they didn't. No,
No,
I'm just
no.
really messing around. I'm taking it to another level. That would be fucking hilarious if they did though. There'd be no way I
heard
wouldn't
it was
laugh at
just,
that.
like, to unlock all of like the characters and stuff, it cost like
Yeah.
real money.
Yeah,
You had to
yeah.
pay for the heroes.
Yeah. So like you
Which
just
you
could
can
not
do,
play as a
like,
hero unless you actually dump money into the game, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like there was no way to actually
More
unlock
money.
them.
Yep. More money because you already bought the game.
Yeah,
And they were
true.
like really strong characters.
Like,
too, just
I get
way
it.
you could earn.
But yeah.
Here's the thing. I get it if it's different in the different aspect of it's like playing the story differently. If they would have done it in the approach that Apex did it, it's a free game and you got to buy these cosmetics or something. If they did it that way, that's different. But they were talking about a game you already paid for, a AAA title, and it's like, oh, now you're gonna pay more just to play these heroes or play all these other things.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay,
And
cool. I thought I was gonna dump 60 into this game. Now I'm dumping like
Full price,
triple
yeah.
that.
See, the
it-
thing that I like,
Full $60.
I really like how Siege did their like loot boxes and stuff, because so all the normal loot boxes, you like roll and you go up like
Mhm.
2% every time you win a game, and you get a roll like and to see if you get a pack or whatnot, and you can buy those packs with in-game money. There's not a way to buy the loot packs in Siege with real money. You can't do it. The
Oh.
only way you can unlock them is buying them with in-game money. Now, what they do though, but what they do is that they do like special events like 3 or 4 times a year, and with those you can either spend a ton of in-game money to get, or you can buy with the real like money or whatever, those special event packs.
Yeah.
But the actual packs, like the thousands of like cosmetics and stuff that are in the game normally, there's no way to actually purchase those with real money.
Hmm.
You just have to play the game. I mean, I'm sure they're missing out on money by doing that, but I honestly like it.
I think
Yeah.
it's more of a. let's
You
see
actually
what
earn
money with
these
the-
characters and these loot boxes and stuff, and it kind of gives you a
How much
grind
did
for
you
it.
buy the game?
Siege?
Yeah.
Wasn't it 30? I bought it for 30 when I got it.
I think it's like the cheapest version of the game right now is like 20 something, but like it almost seems like every month they put it on sale for like $10.
Nice.
The base version of the game. There's like multiple versions of the game that you can buy, but
And like they're definitely making money, isn't it? Like Ubisoft and stuff like that.
yeah, it's
Oh,
Ubisoft.
they're not hurting for money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. There's two companies that's not hurting for money. It's EA and Ubisoft.
They're slightly killing the game, but they're not hurting for money.
Slightly killing the game.
How was
Alright,
that the other
so-
day? Like, 'cause you haven't played it in a while, and you played the other day.
I
How
played
was
it
that?
last night.
Yeah, how was that?
It wasn't bad. It was just like we were just chilling with a bunch of friends.
Mhm.
Like a couple of my old teammates and our manager. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun. We were just chilling. It was nice taking a break, but like I still enjoy the game. So I'm not gonna be playing like semi-professionally or anything anymore. But
Yeah.
just getting on the game and playing it.
Don't blame you.
Do we want
So
to-
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, do we want to talk about Apex now?
We can talk about that here in a second. Unless you want to talk about that first, and we can talk about the other thing last.
Okay.
What do you want to do? Which one? I don't care.
Let's talk about Apex because
Okay.
we can get that
Yeah.
one going for a while, I believe.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think of the new season? New character, new gun.
I really love the new season. So, I just do think that some not a lot of people. I'm not really referring to Sam when I say this, Dime Boy, but some people don't like Fuse's design, and some people do. Some people are mixed about it. I like his design. I think he's really cool. I mean, you got a character now that doesn't even technically need to carry a grenade because he's got his his cluster thing, the cluster grenade thing.
His whole
It's more of
kit
a
is
stun.
based. It's more of a stun.
Yeah.
So the whole point of his kit is to carry more nades.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Like the fact that
Carry
you
more
can
grenades. You don't
stack
need to carry
grenades
grenades,
like
though.
it's season 1 is awesome.
Yeah, I was telling Dumbo, I don't know if you're there with that discussion, though, Noah. in a previous dev stream, they were talking about doing like for the offensive characters, they would add it to where they can carry more grenades. But then I was telling Damo, I'm like, okay, so but if they're making a character that's all about carrying more grenades, are they going to completely just scrap this previous idea, or are they going to nerf Fuse by actually adding it to offensive characters like Octane, Bangalore, people like that, who are going to literally be able to carry more grenades just like Fuse?
Well, it's kind of like Pathfinder. He used to be the only one who could use those
That's
little
what I said.
things, but now I know
Yeah.
Pathfinder can do it, Bloodhound can do it. Who else can? I think there's like
Crypto.
one other person.
Yep.
Crypto.
All
Yeah.
the recon.
So I mean, did Pathfinder get a new passive when they did that?
Yeah, his passive is if he uses the survey beacons, it knocks off time that takes the charge's ult.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
10
so they
seconds
could
each time.
do. I don't know. They could do something like that if they do end up adding that. They could just
His
change like
passive
Fuse's
still lets
passive.
him. His passive still will let him throw grenades farther. And
Yeah,
exactly.
I still
And
I don't
more
think it would
accurate.
nerf him hardcore. I'm just saying like it would
No.
just be like, oh, okay, this guy can carry these other characters can carry more grenades, you know.
Yeah.
It's not going to make much of a difference, but I do think I really like him as a character because he does throw grenades way more accurately. Ever since I started like playing him day one when the season came out, I was like, okay, this guy is so fucking accurate when it comes to throwing grenades. Like,
Yeah, I was very confused about what they meant by more accurate grenade throwing. Because I was like, you literally have like a trail in front of you, and you're gonna know exactly where the nade's gonna land anyways. But like, he doesn't like arc the grenades. His like throws them like a freaking baseball, just like a line drive right at people.
and not even just that, but it does it faster too. So if you're wanting to get some quicker like thermite and like tick damage on somebody, you could just literally pop in and get it to them real quick. So pretty nice.
Also, the whole, like, there is an arc, but it takes a really long time to get to that arc.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he launches those things. I mean, and it is
Probably launch, like,
because.
halfway across King's Canyon. That's
Dude,
live.
we actually need to test and see how far we can actually throw grenades. Because I
Yeah.
remember you in the training room or the training whatever,
Training
not
room.
but the training like area.
Running range,
You
whatever.
were like throwing those things like all the way across the training area and like hitting the like big hills and like the rocks and stuff in the back.
Yeah, dude.
So
You can launch those fuckers.
that would be cool to see like how long, like how far you could launch an arc star or something,
Yeah, it would be.
So Adam, what is your opinion on
My opinion?
Fuse and the new season and the King Canyon changes and
I like the King's Canyon changes. I think it needed to be a bigger map.
yeah, I mean, I like it.
Yep.
It's just a bigger map, and I think they changed like just a couple places
Yeah,
and
there's
added
more
more.
rotations. I think they ripped out a whole town or something.
I'm just glad they didn't pull a World's Edge, because if they would have pulled a World's Edge and changed the map to the point where it's just like, bruh, you know?
Sky is red.
The sky, yeah, literally the least favorite thing about what they did to World's Edge was, oh yeah, the sky is red now. It's like, why? Why?
Harvester to suck up all the planet's nutrients.
Oh yeah, Earth penis.
With the chicken tendies.
So the thing that I actually don't hate World's Edge. I like the map as a whole. But one thing
Yeah.
I felt like they kept doing to King's Edge or whatever
King's
I
Edge.
said, stupid.
Nice.
World's Edge.
New
World's
map
Edge,
coming, season 9.
The one thing I don't like is I felt like they just kept adding more and more onto it without making the map actually bigger. You're just like, oh, here's the Bloodhound place. Oh, here's this place. Here's this place. They just kept like adding more, like places
Yep.
into it as it went on, and they didn't actually make the map bigger. And I don't think they ever actually removed any. Like when they did something to Kings Canyon, it was, oh, we blew up Skull Town. Now there's just a big ass crater here. It's like that changed. Like, that was the tilted towers of Apex. That's where everyone landed.
Yeah. It's not even just that, but like with this new season, with season 8, like what they did, it's like, okay, here's artillery. There was never anything behind artillery except that little back building area. Now it's just opened up, and now there's this new area you can go to that's completely new. And it's like they added onto the map and did make it bigger in a sense. And like I like the changes they've done to King's Canyon way more than World's Edge. Now, World's Edge, I don't extremely dislike it as much as many people. But I just, it's not my favorite map, and I just really like King's Canyon as a map. And Olympus was a good map that they released too.
Is it only King's Canyon in rotation right now?
Yes, but in 3 days they're changing that though.
Yeah, 3 days it'll be Olympus back in rotation.
Originally, and Damo knows this too, originally when it came out, it had 13 more days till the rotation, but they changed it and upped the rotation, so the rotation's coming back faster actually. And I think my theory is, and Damo can correct me here if I think this at least that it's because a lot of people are salty that it's just Kings Canyon for 2 weeks, and there's like, oh, we don't have Olympus or World's Edge or something else, even though people knew it was coming.
Yeah, I saw a pro Apex player, like the only one that I follow. At least I think he's a pro.
Shroud.
No, his name's Caution with a 7 instead of a T.
Oh, okay.
But I saw him playing or on Twitter, and he was complaining that that it was Kings Canyon, and he didn't want to play ranked on Kings Canyon because he doesn't like playing ranked on Kings Canyon.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think like maybe the higher up people like other maps more than Kings Canyon, but I don't
Yeah.
like, honestly, I'm fine with playing any of the maps. I just have like specific spots that I like to land on each map,
Yeah.
to be honest.
And it's not even just like the new map in general, but also the changes they made to characters. Like I want to really emphasize one thing they definitely changed that's making a big difference right now is Wraith getting nerfed hard, dude. Like
The bigger
I
hitbox.
was telling Dimeblaze last night, yeah, the bigger hitbox. Like
It's not that bad.
I mean, it's not
Well-
that bad, but like I just feel like ever since I've gone against Wraith now, like I just easily hit them a lot easier. But it's not that bad. But I just feel like the Wraith mains are just kind of salty, and it's like, oh man, my hitbox is a little bigger.
I can guarantee you they're not.
Not all of them, but I know one is.
I saw some people like saying that it was actually a pretty good change.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good change. Like,
Yeah.
I was on Reddit and I was like looked at there's a Wraith main Reddit and like all of them were just like,
Oh my gosh.
this is nothing different really. Like it's barely bigger if anything.
Yeah, no, like when I looked at the picture difference, I'm like, yeah, it's not that much bigger. The only thing that made it a little recognizable is when they were like showing two side-by-side footage. I watched a video where they were showing like someone shooting close to her head, and how the distance between you shooting to her head actually would get the hitbox, and that really just showed the difference. It's not much of a change, but it's noticeable. I've seen it. It does make it more noticeable, but it's not enough to where you're plowing through the race like so easily, and destroying the TTV race.
She's now on the bigger side of the low profile instead of the
Yeah. Also, apparently Horizon's the most played character now.
yeah. It's been like
She's
that
kind of
for a bit.
crazy.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that they're nerfing her? They have to, honestly. Like
They
you
did
haven't.
this season, in a sense, kind of. They just made it to
Oh,
where you have to
did
be
they?
used her tactical more resourcefully. You have to be like, oh, so they cooled it, so they upped the cooldown on it, because they literally when you could just throw it and then just be like, oh hey, 10 seconds, was it 15 seconds time play first?
It was at 15 seconds, now it's at 25.
Yeah, it's a 15, and it was like, holy cow, you get this back pretty quick. So
During fight night, they was gonna nerf Caustic, and then everyone was just like, "Why would you do that? That's such a dumb idea. You're nerfing a character that doesn't need to be nerfed."
yeah,
And they looked at it, and right before the update came out, they switched that back and made it a nerf to Horizon, which made it to 20 seconds, and now it's at 25.
yep.
Okay.
Which is a good call because I think the character that should not be nerfed is definitely Caustic. He feels pretty balanced right now. A lot of other characters feel really balanced right now. I wouldn't say you have like a extreme over advantage if you have played one character over the other. So
Actually look this up real quick. So I'm actually curious here.
I know Dimeblaker's in the because we were talking about it last night, but like Octane definitely is better now as well. Like it's crazy that they made that new arc with the jump pad really does make a difference. Because like ever since we've been playing a few games, that's helped move faster because you could just slide into it now and you're launching further and you're getting the hell out of there,
See, the thing that I've always thought about Apex, at least for the most part, is most of the time when they introduce like someone new, like a new legend or whatever, they're not overpowered. Like if anything, they're like there's more weaker characters in the game than overpowered characters in the game.
Yep.
And like I mean that's a good and a bad thing because Siege kind of had the opposite approach for a long time where they would introduce this busted like operator and then we would have this completely overpowered operator in the game for a couple of months and like oh yeah well we just wanted to test them and see like what they would do so now we've nerfed them down 6 months later but like you still have to play against that person for 6 months
Yeah.
like Blackbeard you guys have played a little bit of Siege when
Yeah.
he like first got in the game, like they made a patch, his shield in front of his face had 800 health. Characters have 100 health. So to destroy that shield, you basically had to shoot through 8 players first to get to his head. And in a game that's a one-hit headshot, like that's huge.
Yeah.
So like, and then eventually, they nerfed him down, but like there's still like some controversy around him because it blocks his head. But like, you know, but like that's what the one thing I do like about Apex is that like I don't think that they've ever that I can remember at least they've introduced someone into the game that's just super super overpowered. I mean, Horizon's a little bit on the busted side at the moment, but I think her ult is pretty weak.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Like, I mean, like Downboy said, you can run out of it, and when I'm main Octane, you could stem out of it so quickly.
I think the main aspect of it is not to be super powerful to where the point where you cannot get out of it. I think it's just mainly for the point to disorient you, which it does
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
You got someone like Downboy earlier, me and him were playing a game before we started the podcast. And if that Horizon would have ulted him, he was behind a box healing up. If she would have ulted him, and they would just pulled him out, and then he would have been in the open a little more, and that gives her an advantage. That's all we really would have done, though.
I had learned yesterday when we were playing Caleb, but I don't remember. It was like later at night. I had was it you or was it Zach that I was playing? I can't remember who I was playing with.
Just go ahead and talk about it. I'll probably know.
It was Zach, I think, because he was
Okay.
down. And I went to go res him, but I ulted, and as Mirage, there's a bunch of decoys around me. So I ult, and they're mimicking me, so I just start resing him, and they're all mimicking me res him. And
Really?
So they throw the ult down, and it pulls all the decoys into it, but I'm still there resing where I was. So if you're resing someone, it doesn't suck you into it.
Wow, okay.
Interesting.
That's interesting. I'll gonna keep that into wraps now and know that.
Yeah,
Hey, Shadow, have you played much Apex or anything? Do you?
I used to play a lot, and then I just got kind of bored of like not having anyone to play with. But today I just reinstalled it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you think about the new event that's coming out here soon?
The anniversary? What are they
Dude,
doing
the
for that?
skins
Did you
are
say
so
they're bringing
good.
back an old game mode?
Yeah, they're bringing back Locked and Loaded, which is the I think it's Armed and Dangerous, which is just like the shotguns and snipers only.
My favorite game mode.
And then along with that, it's you get the free path has like the 10 free Apex packs and 2 free event packs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. So you get that for just like getting on the game, correct?
So you know how there's like those challenges, like the Fight Night event, where you get tickets for doing certain things.
Oh, okay.
It's that same thing, but it'll give you Apex packs and event packs.
So I'm guessing you're gonna have to play that new mode to get it.
That helps get it, but you don't have to.
Okay. I mean, I honestly think that. So how is the shotgun and sniper mode gonna work? Is it like a TDM kind
No.
of thing, or is it just the normal game with only shotguns and snipers?
It's the normal game with only shotguns and snipers.
Interesting.
And the Mozambique counts as a shotgun.
Yeah, but not a good one.
But if you do 3,333 damage with them, you get a charm that says Mozambique here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Best thing about it, dude. I'm only gonna play that game mode until I get that. That's the only reason why.
Please tell me that's over multiple games.
I think it's over multiple games.
Okay, cool. Because if you had to get that in one game, like, oh my gosh, I think the most
That
I've
would
ever
be
gotten
terrible.
is I think the most I've ever gotten is like 2,400 damage in a game or something like that.
Imagine trying to do that much damage with a Mosey.
You'd have to be ultra aggressive and just get super close to everyone.
You have to run double Mosey at that point. Might as well if you're trying to get so much damage with it.
Dude, I want them to bring back. Oh, that's cool. Caleb, can you pull that up so they can see it?
It'd look really weird if I did it.
Oh, okay.
I would. I'll be able to throw an image on. I'll throw the image on screen maybe in post.
I also don't like the Mirage skin they're releasing for it.
The Bloodhound one isn't bad, but like I think I like the original better, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I'll probably get it, but
I'm really happy with the Octane skin. Bet my ass I'm gonna get that one if I can.
They're all black and red, correct?
Yeah, and then there's this.
What the heck is that?
What? Oh.
That's ugly.
Well, I just realized that there is a way I could pull up this.
I love how they kept his hair the same though.
I'm sad I missed out on getting the. I'm sad I missed out on getting the Wraith
Heirloom?
Neko skin.
They had a Neko skin?
I know what he's talking about. Give me a second. I can actually screenshot this.
Oh no. That sounds terrifying.
It's amazing.
All right, I'm gonna drag this over so now they could see this. This is the Mozambique charm, and then this is what Dimeboy sent with the Mirage skin. That looks terrible. That is the Ray skin, and that's all Dimeboy sent for now. But I'll have this pulled up so people want to see it.
You didn't know about that? No, that's the main skin I use for Wraith.
Oh my god. How long ago was that? When, like, what event was that? Is that Christmas or something?
No.
Or Halloween?
Aftermarket?
Huh.
I think
Alright.
that was the one with. Oh god, which one was it? It was with an heirloom, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
It was the one with the caustic heirloom.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, does anyone have anything else that they want to say about Apex?
I think that's all my
Any-
input.
Repeater.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the repeater,
obviously,
yeah.
yeah.
What do you guys think about it? So, originally you thought it was going to be a glorified G7.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts after actually using it?
Well, after about how long has it been out? Like less than a week.
Yeah, less than a week. Yeah. What, since Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it's been like 4 days.
Yeah,
So
5.
it's still
Yeah.
kind of a glorified G7 that can charge up, but it does damage. So that's.
Yeah, it actually hits hard, and it has a pretty good hip fire on it.
It does, but
Yeah.
also
Like-
like a potato with it extremely easily.
Yeah, like it's the same as like all like semi-automatic weapons. It's like honestly, it's the same to me as like the wingman. If you're on that day, you're gonna hit all your shots and you're gonna do great with it. But if you're like not hitting your shots with it like that day, like you're just struggling with it that day, I'm not even gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing like that. Like, like the wingman, it's either the best gun you can have in your arsenal or the worst. Like I just have those days where I'm running around with the wingman, I'm hitting every single shot with it, getting downs like crazy. And then the next day I will just like potato on a person 3 feet in front of me and I'll hit one of the 5 shots, Like I don't know. It's just like
Remember it was, like-
semi-automatic weapons are like hit or a miss for me.
Didn't the wingman used to have like 12 bullets with a purple mag or something like that?
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
It
think
used
so.
to like defaultly have 8.
Yeah, what does
Mhm.
it have now? 5?
Yeah, and then I think the
Yeah.
max is 8.
They haven't
Yeah.
changed the wingman in so long now. Actually, now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
you can,
It's pretty balanced.
Yeah, it's pretty balanced. Yeah, it's pretty
It
balanced.
used to be the most busted weapon. That
Oh
you
yeah.
could
Let's not even talk about back in season 1. I think.
Season
Think-
0,
I think Damboy knows what I want to. Yeah, Damboy knows what I'm about to talk about.
They were just like the pub stompers.
Disruptor rounds.
No, that was season 2.
Oh, it was season 2. Okay. Yeah, Disruptor rounds was god awful, dude. Yeah, that was when the alternator was god tier.
I still hate the like iron sights in that gun. They're terrible.
Oh yeah, I don't really care for that. It's not that bad, but yeah, no, that was like terrible. As a meme, I think it'd be funny if they brought it for April Fools, but it's actually a god awful like hop up
Dude,
and just.
April Fools, they have to bring fall damage, dude. That
That'd be
would
hilarious.
so funny.
I
So funny.
What I was telling Downboy is like it wouldn't make sense if you like just come down and land and you just die, But you can land, but if like let's say you land at cage and you drop off, then you'll take fall damage.
Yeah, like imagine if they don't even say anything. They literally don't say anything. They just drop it.
Imagine the only thing they say is on Twitter just saying "watch your step."
Or they just don't even say anything, dude. Like
Dude.
imagine they don't say anything. You get on April Fools, you're just playing. All of a sudden, you just like jump off of something and you're just fucking dead.
Respawn, if you're watching this, send us a paycheck.
Send us a paycheck.
We're fucking
I've been
calling it.
saying-
Dude, you said this since April of last year, literally.
Yeah, I know. Like I've been saying the fall damage thing forever now because like I was upset about the Mozambiques last year until I actually used them because then that was just like stupid fun running around with 2 Mozambiques killing people. Weren't they
9
fully
shots.
automatic, like,
Yeah, pretty. Yes.
They're fully automatic.
They
okay, whatever.
they were just and you had like they were gold, and like and you could
pick
find
up
them
your
anywhere,
gold,
dude. Like they
right?
were just like so common. You could find them anywhere.
Like literally just everyone was using Mozambiques.
It was so much fun.
It was a good event.
Was it what season was that? I'm trying to remember because that was almost a year ago
It
now.
was a year ago, yeah.
Season 4.
I don't know.
Season. Oh, that makes a lot of sense now.
Have they
That
done
was the
any
game.
other
That was one season that I played so much of Apex, and I'm gonna try to do more of this and beat my record this season if I can. But I have to devote time to do it. But I had like I think 1,100 kills that season.
I'm doing pretty good right now.
But I'm pretty sure like a lot of those were from the Mozambique team. I don't remember though, but all I know is like that stuff was amazing. The entire day, me and Dumbly were just going to
They
town.
were pretty good. They were
Yeah.
fun.
They were. Is that all you guys'
So-
input on Apex?
There was one thing not about Apex I want to talk about, like
Okay.
another game.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think about the new Sea of Thieves update and how they did
Oh,
their
yeah.
battle pass and stuff
I
like
like
that?
it makes it so that now we have a way to get all the currency, even their real money currency, without actually having to pay real money if we don't want to.
And the battle pass is free,
Yep.
Yeah,
except
and
for like
there's not that many things that are locked to, you know,
yeah. So the
paying
they
for
do
it.
obviously like normal battle passes have a paid version and a free version of the battle pass. But the thing that they did opposite is that normally the free version has like something like every 5 or 10 tiers or whatever for people to get, and then the paid version has everything. This they like flopped that. The free version, 100 tiers, so you can get something on every tier. Some tiers have multiple things, and then you got the paid version, which adds something for the veteran players of the game. So like the people who really have been grinding the game. So like a lot of them are Pirate Legend exclusive stuff. So like hairstyles and stuff like that. And then the other stuff, it's like just like just a couple exclusive items that you get. Like the only thing I don't like about the Sea of Thieves Battle Pass is that a lot of it, not like all of it, but like some of it is just recolored stuff that was already in the game.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I really don't like about it. But one thing I really like about it is they add challenges and stuff for you to do. Not Some of them are kind of difficult. Most of them are like pretty simple. They just take some time. But you can literally level up your battle pass by just playing the game. Turning in chests gets you points toward the battle pass. Like fighting world events gets you a ton of stuff for the battle pass. Like just playing the game normally, you level up your battle pass pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also they just dropped the new like event or whatever, and like doing those like limited time events get you battle pass points. That kind of stuff. Like I really like the way that they did their battle pass. Like everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, another battle pass. Oh no, Sea of Thieves," but there's literally no way that you can buy the battle pass. You have to earn it.
Mhm.
What have you guys been thinking of Sea of Thieves? I know you guys are like pretty new to the game. I've been trying to like teach you guys.
I like the game. I just can't like sit there for very, very long periods of time. Like, yes, this is my life now. I don't like getting immersed into a game that I know I'm gonna get ripped out of later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair
I haven't
enough.
played Ori and the Will of the Wisps yet, just because I just don't want to get immersed into it and then just get ripped out of it. That's my main thing about games. Is that
I definitely think the skins are really cool in the battle pass, and when we were grinding the other day, it was a lot of fun getting all that stuff.
Couldn't you technically with the Sea of Thieves battle pass just like grind up levels until you get enough coins to actually buy the premium one?
Yes, actually, I think so.
Yeah.
Because I had about 100, like of the. I think I had a little less than 100 of like the paid version. I'm at almost tier 40, and I have almost 700 coins now of like the ancient coins, the ones that you have to buy.
Bruh.
So like
Yeah.
I believe it's like 1,000 coins to buy the plunder pass. You might not be able to buy it with coins though. You may have to actually buy it with like currency, because they added a thing to the shop. I mean, you can, but because they did add a thing to the shop where you can toggle the currency, so you can either just actually pay the money specifically for that, or you can buy the coins. So Diamond Boy 58 is now playing Sea of Thieves. Got the Steam notification.
Nice.
Is there anything anyone else wants to say about Sea of Thieves while we're here?
I want to get more pets.
More pets. You
More
love
pets.
those pets.
That is my
The only two that are
sole.
important. I have I've
I
seen
have a
one that has
monkey.
monkey.
That
Yes.
is my sole goal for all my ancient pieces is just get pets.
Pets, pets, pets. They
Yes.
talked about pets for like a year before they actually added them, and then people are like so excited when they actually added them.
Yes,
Yeah.
now I have a dog and a bone
Why is
dog.
my DPI just went up to like
More things for us to
76,000?
shoot out of cannons. Dude,
Hey,
just
every
imagine if you
time
shot like a monkey. Like one of my friends was talking about this. He's like, what if you could load your pet into a cannon, like say a monkey, and you could shoot it over to the enemy team's ship, and if you actually landed it on their ship, it would like open a barrel and take some supplies or something. Like that'd be crazy. That'd be a little broken, but it'd be crazy.
The funky monkey.
The funky monkey.
Just imagine seeing a monkey named Funky just looting your stuff.
Nice.
And then I guess
speaking
that would
on
encourage people to kill pets. And
speaking on Sea of Thieves, so I was solo slooping recently, and this brig sunk my sloop. Luckily, I had already completed my quest and it's just doing whatever, so I was basically laughing at them wasting their stuff. So I was there with I think it's the hurdy-gurdy, that really weird instrument,
yeah,
on like whale bones, just playing music. I think I was playing Happy Birthday.
nice. Dude, Happy Birthday is the ultimate BM in that game. It's just like whenever you do something stupid, it's like you just either do some dumb emote or you start playing Happy Birthday.
Or both.
Or both. You're
Both,
not
yeah.
wrong. I do like that they
Stuff
added
to-
more emotes to that game because it used to be you just had like the basic like 6 or something. Like you had the one scroll wheel full and that was all the emotes in the game. But now they add like free ones all the time. And like the hide emote was so broken that now it's free in the shop. So if you guys don't have that, go get it because it's free in the shop.
What?
Because you
Nice.
literally just like curl up in a ball in like the fetal position, and you could just like if you're like in tuck gear, you're like it's a really good spot.
Yeah,
Does anyone else have
I was gonna
like
look
another
at something in Sea of Thieves and I forgot it once I loaded in.
the Plunder Pass in the shop, seeing if
Oh
you could
yeah,
buy it with Apex coins or not, or Apex
Apex coins.
coins.
Sea of Thieves Apex crossover.
Sea of Thieves Apex. That'd be
Caustic is now Pirate King.
Do we have any other topics that we were wanting to talk about?
You can buy it with the in-game currencies.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
one more we can talk about.
Okay.
Um,
What's up next?
I know I mentioned in the beginning, but just for fucksies, we were all just kind of like talking last night and saying maybe a possible future house where some of the guys live together in. I mean, that might not happen, and if it doesn't, it's whatever. But I know I wanted to just talk about it because I know like there's all these things that people do, and I'm not even just referring to us, but people will do like these YouTuber houses.
Yeah,
And
we'd have a content house for sure where we just do stupid
well,
shit.
I had saw somebody I think a couple months ago say the YouTuber houses are just toxic and they ruin it. And I agree with that to an extent, as long as you're choosing the right people to be in the YouTuber house and you know who they actually are. Then yeah, I'm mainly referring to the Fedmeister situation and what happened with that in offline TV.
Can you explain a little bit? I don't know what happened there.
Basically, do you know who Fedmeister is? So
No.
he's a streamer and he lived in the offline TV house, and kind of sexually harassed some of the girls in that house.
Oh.
Yep. And yeah.
Well, for one, we probably won't have any females in the house unless it's someone's girlfriend.
Well, I mean, it's not even just that, but it's just like stuff like that, or people are like all drama. Well, all these YouTuber houses, they're not even people who they've known for their entire life. They're just people who are like, oh, I met you online. Oh, cool. Let's get a house together and see how that goes.
And I could see like that possibly working out, possibly, but like us, like we've all known each other for what, like 8 years now. Like
Longer than that, dude.
I've known you and Isaiah longer than that, but Adam,
Yeah.
like probably like 8-10 years. I've probably known him. Like Sam, that. Obviously, I've known Javis my whole life, but like if some of us were to get a house together, I think for the majority it would work out. But like you also got to realize it's different talking to someone online every day and actually living with them. Because when you're
Yep.
living with them, you have to put up with all of their bullshit. You
Yep.
have to put up with the things that annoy you the most about them every single day. It's like even if you
Yep.
are extremely like close friends, I've actually been told that it's best to move in with like random strangers that you don't know, because if it is your like best friend or whatever, or like friends that you've had for a long time, they could like make you not necessarily want to be their friend anymore, having to actually live with them, because you get to know every single part of them, not just the parts of them that you like. You're dealing with them every single day. It's not like you can just go home and get away from them.
Yeah.
You're
I agree
literally
with
there
that.
can't
Coming from
like all the
somebody
time.
who Downboy and me both have had roommates, and I think we can both kind of relate to that and understand that. I mean, my roommate wasn't bad in the past, but like I had my moments with him, and it was like, okay, cool. It's like totally don't want to be here right now.
And if you guys have like different, like I guess like different philosophies and stuff, different like house like rules or whatever that you wanted to do, that could also be a
Yep.
problem. I
Yep.
mean, I feel like for the most part we would be okay. I mean, there's probably definitely times where we would want to just punch each other in the trachea, but
Isn't that
you know,
all guys
like
though?
I'm sure that there would be like a couple arguments, maybe some wrestling matches, but like it would all be fine in the end for the
Nerf gun
most part.
wars.
Nerf gun wars. Just freaking pulls out a paintball gun in the middle of the house.
Give
Shut
me
the fuck
your,
up, Caleb.
Literally like a 7-year game.
give me the red hot wings.
See, at least with us, like the thing would be is like we don't necessarily like go to bed early unless we have to work early. So like all of us are like pretty much night owls. So like our neighbors might hate us, but for the most part,
I'm
like,
pretty sure mine already do, so.
probably you playing Beat Saber at 3 a.m. jumping around.
Do you realize where?
You realize he's on the ground floor, right? So he has no one below him.
Yeah, but I'm sure they still hear him above and to the side.
Okay, so my desk is facing
Caleb's
the
neighbors
wall.
definitely hear him.
Oh yeah, no.
I feel like every time I don't know. Can you hear the people like walking above you, Adam? Like when they walk?
Very like, it's different too. Like it depends because typically I have headphones on. I don't really hear it.
Yeah. Like I know just like laying in bed, like cuz I'm in the basement of my parents' house. I can tell like what room people are in above because every time someone walks, I can hear it below.
Yeah.
Like I'm just used to it cuz I've been down here for like 6 years, but like I can tell like when someone's going to be coming downstairs. Like that's what I used to do when I was playing Xbox. Is I'd have one like ear off, because my mom would always ground me and stuff. So I would just like have a backup controller, or in some cases I even had a backup Xbox. But 'cause, like my mom would take the Xbox, and when she wasn't home, I had a broken Xbox that I would go and find where she hid it and swap the broken one with the working one. And then every night I would unplug the Xbox and hide it somewhere, most of the time in my ceiling tiles, because if you don't see, they're like the school ceiling tiles. You can pick them up and move them. So I would just throw it up there
Bruh.
and, hide them. But yeah, I don't know. Dude,
Jesus
one of my
Noah.
friends, he spilled ramen noodles on his Xbox and it broke it. So he
Oh
bought a
my
new
god.
Xbox and he gave me that one so I could use it when my mom took mine away. I could just swap them out and have an Xbox.
Does it smell
But
like
she
ramen noodles?
originally, no, it didn't.
Oh,
That was
that's
a
sad.
funny story though. Him and one of my other buddies were over, and we were in an Xbox call together, and he like went to like turn around in his chair or whatever, and accidentally kicked it. He had just temporarily like set the ramen noodles on his Xbox, which was the first mistake. Then he accidentally kicked it over, and it all just dumped down, and like those little like air holes or whatever at the top, they like all
Yeah.
just dumped down in there. So he used to call him Ramen Noodle Boy, just like as a joke, just because he dumped ramen noodles on his Xbox. All of a sudden he just goes quiet in an Xbox party, and yeah, it was great.
Yep.
It was.
At least he didn't vape in it.
At least he didn't.
Why doesn't
Yeah.
it work?
I can't believe people would buy like a new $500 Xbox and then vape in it.
Yeah, and then especially ones that are like extremely limited quantity.
Yeah, like they have to know, like, oh, there was smoke in here that ruined that. Like, how did you do that? Oh, well, my Xbox just randomly started smoking. Oh, really? Then why on your TikTok are you vaping in your Xbox?
Why are you
Got
on
him.
TikTok?
Not
Oh.
just
Can we
that, but
talk?
I assume like the oils, what they use for it. I assume that there's like some parts that would stick to the insides of the
Yeah,
Xbox.
it's like
It's not just
partially.
smell.
That's why.
Yeah, it's like it's vapor, correct? Like it's water
Yeah.
vapor is what it is, and they have like like flavoring and that stuff, nicotine obviously in there, and like that'll probably stick to the insides, and it's just not
Yeah.
good. Speaking of TikTok, are any of you guys actually on TikTok?
No.
I'm not.
No.
No, I'm not. Not really.
Everyone
No.
everyone is amazed that I'm not on TikTok. Like I don't use it. I
only
made
did it
one at
once,
one point and then I deleted it the next day. But I mean, like everyone is obsessed with TikTok, dude. It's TikTok this, like songs now. Artists are blowing up because of TikTok.
Yep.
Like I mean,
Yeah.
it's Vine 2.0 is what it is.
Yeah. I mean,
The,
It's
the
a lot
only
more dumb.
TikTok anything I know of is like what I see on like Jacksepticeye's YouTube channel and stuff, where he like watches a
Yeah.
TikTok thing or whatever.
I'll see TikToks on Instagram all the time. Like I'll be
bruh.
just be scrolling through like Instagram and it's like
I'll see it
someone
on
making some dumb
frequent test
TikTok.
streams or something like that.
Yeah. And like I don't know, like TikTok, even if you don't have TikTok, you're seeing TikToks. I see them on Twitter, I see them on Instagram, I see them on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's just like people reacting. Like Laserbeam does a thing. I am bored. Send me the best TikToks you can. And like his crew will go through the thousands of TikToks and then he'll react to like the best like 20. And then he like tries not to laugh or just like tries to see which is the best TikTok of the month or like the dumbest TikTok of the month or stuff like that.
Can I
But
tell you
like
something funny?
TikTok is just everywhere. What?
There was like 5 teenagers one night, no cap, in the parking lot right here to my left up my balcony, who were recording a TikTok around 1 a.m. once.
Didn't you say that like someone went out and started yelling at them?
Yeah, oh yeah. Like they were like being stupid. Like you could see someone just filming, and obviously there's music playing, so like they were definitely making a TikTok, and everyone was like whipping, neighing, and shit like that. This was months ago, dude. Like that shit's dead. Why the fuck are you doing that? And like no one cares. First of all, like, and then but yeah, like no, it only took like 2 minutes after they were started doing it for the person below me to get out on their balcony and say, "You realize people have jobs and they work in the morning. Could you not do this?" And I'm glad they said something because I was getting annoyed because I was trying to go to bed too at that time. It was like, bro, why are you doing this? What the fuck?
We're doing it in an apartment parking lot. Like, what kind of view are you?
They probably
planning to
lived
get?
there.
No, we're gonna do it at 1 a.m. too.
Dude, so you actually know the guy who made the song Whip and Nay Nay, like that song?
Mm-hmm.
That you're just talking about that
Didn't he
actually?
get allegedly arrested for like
Yeah, he just
killing
got
his
arrested for murdering his cousin.
Bruh,
cousin?
kind of messed up, bro.
Did he do it like in the middle of the street?
That I don't know the details. I just like have seen like everywhere all over the internet that he got arrested. I mean, he had the one song that blew up, amongst the 10-year-olds, and then he never had another like good song.
Not just among
me.
10-year-olds, but also car dealerships.
Really?
Yes. A used car dealership used that, and then also another one used it with hamsters.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, like the Fiat or whatever. Like I don't remember what car
Oh
used it,
no.
but like the big hamsters or whatever, like the car dealership,
Uh,
the car commercials.
it wasn't like the
It wasn't the
it
one with like
wasn't
the
like the
human-sized
box car.
hamsters.
It was just a dealership that was doing it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you meant like the box car where like the hamsters are always like driving. I don't remember.
Uh,
I think it's like Fiat or something like that.
yeah, yeah, it's one of those types.
But like also now people are using TikTok to really blow up their streams. Like that's like one of the
Yeah,
reasons
I've
why
heard that
I
about that.
getting TikTok is because like you just use a couple hashtags and like apparently the way that like the TikTok works is like really really well for people to actually see your content if you're uploading regularly. Like I know people who will upload 3 TikToks a day, you know, just to try to like grow their streams and stuff like that. And it's just like stupid stuff. Like it's just like some random clip from their stream or them like, doing some TikTok trend that they're doing, and then like at the very end it's like, "Oh, watch me live here." Twitch.tv/BakaGamesYT.
Oh my god, dude.
It's like Just like stuff like that. Like people are using it to grow their streams. I mean, obviously people have been using YouTube for that for like ever, but like TikTok apparently is a really effective way to get new audiences into your streams. Is what I've been
Yep,
told.
there's
That's
actually
like
one streamer you know. All of us here know the streamer who actually does that.
who?
Bit of age.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yep.
I heard he quit though. I thought he quit content creation and stuff.
No,
His
he's
Discord
just-
server.
He has a ton of work
Yeah.
to
And a
do.
kid.
He closed down his Discord server,
Oh, okay.
and he's taken a step back from the channel until he can get just more stable and being able to do stuff that's not work.
Yeah, I know actually like multiple like content creators, especially like in like the DGC and stuff like I'm in for Disrupt. Um, like a lot of them use TikTok actually.
I'm pretty sure Razzle uses it.
I mean, most of the big content creators nowadays use TikTok.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them at least. I'm not gonna say most, but I know a lot of them use TikTok, and like a lot of them just like upload like some random stream highlight clip from yesterday's stream, throw it on TikTok, throw a couple hashtags in there, throw your stream at the end of it, bam, exposure.
Yep. Works.
I mean, that's really like all like what it's about is just getting people to see you out there. You know,
Yeah.
the more
Yep.
platforms you upload on, obviously, the more people that's gonna see your stuff.
You guys want to think about wrapping it up because we're going pushing past almost 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm good to wrap it up. Anyone want to say anything at the end here? Any last words anyone has? You don't have to raise your hand. Just go.
You never have. You can never have too much of something until you have too much.
Nice.
One last thing to say.
Oh no.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yes, obviously. we all know this. All right, Caleb, hit us with the
Yes.
outro here.
All right, thank you all for joining the C Tier Jokes podcast, and we'll be seeing you guys in the next episode whenever we decide to do that. And yeah, you guys have
Brought
a
to
good
you
one.
by today's sponsor, the like button. Click it and also click subscribe.
And comment down below.
How much you hated seeing our faces.
And
Bye.
maybe a comment will feature. Maybe we can answer a comment question in the next one. Why am I doing this?
Comment below topics you want us to talk about in next week. We're gonna try to make this weekly.
Yeah.
If that actually happens, you know, we commit to a lot of things and shit doesn't end up happening. So
If
we're gonna
not, we could
try.
easily try to do
We're going to
bi-weekly.
attempt. We're going to attempt to do this once a week.
And
We
it'll
will see
probably
about
most
that.
likely be different people every time, but we'll see.
Yeah, like a
It's-
different group of people. I'm sure we'll have like the same 2 or 3 people, but we want to like include like someday, who knows, we may have 8 people in here. Like we don't, you know, it's just
We'll never
depends.
know. Yeah, depends.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's end this shit. Bye, fuckers.
Okay.